There's no host in late night that pretends to care the way you do.
Thank you.
In the wake of Rolling Stone's report that they published at 9:30 a.m. yesterday, Thursday morning, where 16 current and former employees of The Tonight Show claim it's been a toxic work environment for years due to Jimmy Fallon's erratic behavior, like snapping at crew members, expressing irritation over the smallest things, and berating and belittling staffers. Martin Short's name is trending Friday morning as 3.8 million people have watched Martin's now on-the-nose joke about Fallon in 2019.
No one captures phoniness the way you do. It's a gift.
One of the instances of mistreatment that two of the staffers are claiming happened when Jerry Seinfeld was a guest. Now, since they said that this interaction occurred when an employee was holding cue cards, I'm assuming it was this sketch in 2017.
The first ever Tonight Show stand-up battle. All right, now this bit is called Wait Up. It's on cue cards. Do you remember the
I do. I remember this one.
The employee says that Jimmy scolded the crew member who was holding the cue cards, saying it was very awkward, and Jerry was like, "You should apologize to him," almost trying to make it like a joke. It was one of the strangest moments ever, and so many people were there, so it's kind of hard to forget. Now, Jerry, after Rolling Stone relayed the staffer's recollection of the event, said, "This is so stupid. I remember this moment quite well. I teased Jimmy about a flub, and we all had a fun laugh about how rarely Jimmy is thrown off. It was not uncomfortable at all. Jimmy and I still occasionally recall it and laugh. But Jimmy had a Zoom call last night with his entire staff, and he apologized for it all, saying, 'I'm embarrassed, and I feel so bad I can't even tell you. I did not intend to create that type of atmosphere for the show. I want the show to be fun. It should be inclusive to everybody. It should be the best show.' Now, while there were 16 employees who aired their grievances, there were employees that praised Jimmy as well, saying he's never snapped or yelled or belittled them. NBC said in a statement, 'We are incredibly proud of The Tonight Show, and providing a respectful work environment is a top priority. As in any workplace, we have had employees raise issues. Those have been investigated, and action has been taken where appropriate.' This is a hard one to comment on without seeing the interactions firsthand. Like, obviously, it's never appropriate to belittle someone at the workplace. But when does, talking to an employee when they did a bad job or they screwed up a task, when does, criticizing them and pointing out their faults in that, when does that cross the line into belittling? And that's almost, a personal line, right? Like, some people might not consider that belittling, other people might. So it's a hard line to draw. Now, when you have 16 people on your staff saying they felt belittled, then there is an issue there somewhere. But I do put a lot of weight into Jerry's perspective because he was there. He was part of the situation, but third party of the actual conflict. And yeah, so his perspective is a very valid one. And so he's saying that the employee is being, overly sensitive or exaggerating things. And that could be the case for some of these 16 people as well. One of the Rolling Stones quotes says, "One former employee says that they had their first anxiety attack while working at the show and were put on anti-anxiety medication for the first time. Another employee says they felt physical ramifications of their declining mental health, like their hair thinning and weakened nail beds. 4 other employees say they're in therapy because of their experiences." Okay, well, that paragraph doesn't say anything about Jimmy's actions causing her to have an anxiety attack. I mean, for someone who's worked in TV and worked on a daily show, I worked on 2 different daily shows for 13 years or something. It's a stressful job. You finish one show, the next one's coming. And if you're running late, when it's doing a live show, the live show is going to happen at that time. You're going to have problems, things are going to come up, people are going to cancel, guests are going to cancel, things happen. You're still going to air at that time, 7:30, 12:30, whatever time it is. So it's a very stressful job. That's not Jimmy Fallon causing that job to be stressful. It's just the circumstances of doing a daily show.
Welcome to The Tonight Show. You're here. Thank you very much.
So I do think there's a lot of gray here, and some of it isn't on Jimmy. But once again, if you have 16 people in your organization out of 80 saying that they had these certain issues at your workplace, then yeah, there's a problem with the workplace. But yeah, what are your thoughts?